Hello Virgo, welcome to another love reading. This one's going to be all about you and the person that you are thinking about or connecting with at this time. What are the energies between you and where is it all headed next? Keep in mind that these readings are general, so they cannot and will not resonate with every Virgo watching every time. All right, so let's jump right in. Spirit, angels, guides, messages, please, guidance for Virgo regarding love. What do we need to know about Virgo and the person that they are thinking about or connecting with at this time, Spirit? What do we need to know about this connection between Virgo and the person they are thinking about or connecting with at this time? So let's see what we have for you, Virgo. Overall energy, the Queen of Wands and the Five of Swords. On your side, we have the Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. On their side, they have the Queen of Cups and the Moon, Pisces energy there. Okay, we'll put down here the future energies and then overall energy, the Three of Swords. My goodness. So there has been some sort of difficulty, perhaps with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Water is here as well, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Three of Swords, Five of Swords. This is conflict that has been very painful, deception that has been very painful. This could be something that you're dealing with, Virgo, with a particular person, this person, or it could be that this is happening outside of this connection and affecting either of you. Okay, so let's see what else we can get. Spirit, tell me more about the energies between Virgo and this other person. Tell me more, Spirit, about the energies between Virgo and this other person. What do we need to know about these energies? Okay, we have restoring balance, balancing act, and burning passion. So clearly strong energies here between you and this person, strong chemistry, passion, etc. But I feel like balance needs to be restored. So it sounds to me, or seems to me, that there was an issue between you and this other person. You have the Ten of Swords, so I think you're thinking about some sort of ending or difficulty, and they have the Moon, so they're unclear about something, having doubts, confusion. So let's see what happened here. Can we get some clarity, please, for Virgo? Let's start with this Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here for Virgo, Spirit? Why is the Three of Swords here? Death, Scorpio energy. So something definitely ended here that was very painful. Tell me about the Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? Eight of Swords. Tell me more about this Five of Swords. Why is the Five of Swords here? The Hierophant, Taurus energy. So the Hierophant is about commitments, contracts, traditional side of things, conformity, values, etc. Someone could have been trapped in a situation where they felt they had to do the right thing, or they could have been trapped in a marriage or commitment. I also see that there could have been someone that was deceptive. And it brought about some sort of conflict in a commitment. Or maybe they pretended to be someone upstanding with a lot of values, and it turned out to not be the case. Eight of Wands, okay. So tell me about this Queen of Wands. Why is the Queen of Wands here? Queen of Wands. Ace of Wands. This Queen of Wands wants a new beginning, a new start, passion. Tell me more about the Queen of Wands. What do we need to know about this Queen of Wands? What do we need to know about this? Ten of Pentacles and Page of Cups. Okay, so I think that this Queen of Wands is representing a difference. So like whatever's happening over here, this Queen of Wands is like they want to do something different or have something different, or perhaps someone wants to fix whatever problem this is. Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's still kind of early in the reading, so I'm not sure exactly where you fall here, but I think, you know, there's many different ways to interpret this. I do feel there was some sort of a difficult ending that affected you or this other person, Virgo. I think that this Queen of Wands with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Wands is like, you know, an apology perhaps to start over, or there's new love coming in. I see that. I see it both ways. And it's like getting someone out of this energy, this new energy, the Ace of Wands. So let's look at how your person is thinking, feeling about you, and vice versa. Spirit, tell me about Virgo's energy and this other person's energy. Tell me about Virgo. Oh my God, my deck wants to talk. Tell me about Virgo, please. Just move this here. Tell me about Virgo. What do we need to know? Oops. What do we need to know about Virgo? The Lamb. Okay. So the Lamb is very intuitive, spiritual energy. They receive messages, important messages. So listen to your intuition here. There could be a message that you're receiving from Spirit, or while meditating, or while out and about. This could also be like a prophetic message. I feel like there's something that your intuition could be guiding you on here when it comes to this person. Okay, tell me about this other person that Virgo is dealing with. What do we need to know? What do we need to know for this other person that Virgo is? The Black Egg. So the Black Egg is all about speaking from an authentic point of view, speaking the truth and nothing but the truth. But the Moth is at the bottom of the deck. So when I see the Moth, let me check my book here. I think of like the grass. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. Yes. So the Moth thinks the grass is greener on the other side, is attracted to easy solutions or anything shiny and new, but this leads to disappointment. It's all about illusions. So the fact that they have the Moon is making me pause now, because I'm thinking maybe they're thinking that they're being honest, truthful, but there's more to it than you see or you understand, Virgo. Maybe this is someone that is in denial or just unaware how they come across. Let's see. What else do we need to know about the energies between Virgo and this other person? Tell me about Virgo. Tell me about Virgo. I'm torn. So undecided, unsure, uncertain. Torn between two options. It's probably why balancing act is here. Okay. So maybe you're just not sure how to take something, what to do about something, Virgo. Maybe you're torn about discussions you're having with someone, like you're not sure what to do. Tell me about the person that Virgo has or will be dealing with. What are their energies? I have to give something up. Okay. So, this could be anything. For some of you, it's like giving up a bad habit, another connection, the past, etc. Bottom of the deck, I would take it all back if I could. Okay, so let's clarify your energies. Spirit, can you tell me about this Ten of Swords? Virgo, I have you on the left and your person on the right, but feel free to flip the energies if they resonate more for you. Tell me about the Ten of Swords, Spirit. What do we need to know about this 10 of Swords? The 6 of Pentacles. So this is balance, giving and taking, giving and receiving. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. 8 of Wands. I think there's some sort of communication coming in where someone might be asking you to restore balance, to fix something. And there's the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Listen to your intuition about this, you know, because I feel like you're not going to be sure how to take this. Tell me about the 6 of Wands. And I'm starting to think that you need to use your intuition, Virgo, because something's not quite right. Tell me about the 6 of Wands, please. There's the High Priestess again, the Knight of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. So, you know, there's the Tower at the bottom of the deck. I feel like your intuition is going to be kind of warning you not to do anything hasty, not to be impulsive, to think about things. Something can be coming in hot, passionate with this Knight of Wands. Someone might be approaching you with a very like passionate message, or, you know, they're coming in hot. And I feel like your intuition needs to help you here determine whether that's something that you want to deal with. Because the 5 of Pentacles is like, I don't know, maybe you felt lost or confused or abandoned. There's a Tower at the bottom of the deck. So it's like maybe something already happened with this person. So it's like you have to watch out. What's behind this Tower? Justice. Wow, Libra energy there, and the 2 of Cups and the 6 of Swords. So I think there was a Tower in a connection. But the Justice with the Tower tells me that whatever happened was meant to happen, and it was the best thing that could have happened. Whatever happened with this Tower. It was fair to you, it was balanced, could have been a legal decision. So I feel like you need to have your intuition very, like, it's like you need to listen to your gut here. So let's look at your person. Tell me about this Queen of Cups. This could be how they're looking at you, Virgo, or it could just be that they have a lot of feelings here. The Devil, Capricorn energy, and the Knight of Swords. See, there's something off about this communication, this truth. It could be that someone has something to tell you about a difficulty they're experiencing here with the Devil. Or it could be that someone wants to be open or honest about something. 4 of Cups is here with the 8 of Cups, so I feel like someone's not happy. Maybe they're walking away from something. Maybe they're walking away from a third party. Or they're walking away from, maybe they walked away from you. But I feel like this message is almost like from this particular person saying, you know, I want to talk about the elephant in the room. You know, I have something to tell you there. Tell me about the Moon, though, because the Moon is really what's making me pause here. Tell me about the Moon, Spirit. Why is the Moon here? Why is the Moon here? The Chariot, Cancer energy. Why is the Moon here, Spirit? Okay, the 2 of Wands. So this person doesn't really know where they're going. Can I get one more for the Moon? Or has a decision, a path to make. A path to choose, I guess I should say. Tell me about the Moon. Page of Wands. Yeah, this person doesn't really know where they're headed or what action they'll take. The Emperor is at the bottom of the deck, Aries energy, with the King of Cups and the 7 of Pentacles. There's doubt over the future here. And then there's the Lovers, Gemini energy. So I feel like this person wants to take charge with the Emperor and the Page of Wands, but they're not sure how to get there. Tell me about the Chariot. Tell me about the Chariot, Spirit. Why is the Chariot here? This person. 5 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. I'm just going to take them all. Magician. and the Hermit Virgo energy at the bottom of the deck. I think this person's been trying to make something happen here. Maybe they're leaving a difficult situation because the Five of Swords is here again. Whatever situation this Five of Swords represents for you, Virgo, that resonates for you, maybe they are walking away from that because the Nine of Pentacles is all about independence, freedom, and the Magician is like making this happen. But the Two of Wands is kind of like, you know, which way do I go? Which direction do I go? Which is a little odd because if you've been stuck somewhere a long time, you know that you just want out, and you know that that's, you know, it's like, I know where you know where you want to be, typically. So I feel like this person's still undecided or also torn, you know, because they have to give something up. That's why the Two of Wands is here. So where's all of this headed? King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Page of Wands again. So someone is taking some sort of initiative, action there, and then the Six of Pentacles. So this could be someone wanting to restore balance here, like we've been seeing. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Why is the Page of Wands here? The Hangman. See? It's like there's hesitation. Tell me about the Page of Wands. Yeah, Four of Pentacles. Like someone's holding back, needing to still think about things, needing to still process things. And I think that's why your intuition is guiding you here, because I feel like this person, Virgo, is going to tell you, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. But when it comes time to see if they're actually going to do it, they are not doing it. They're saying something, but they're not really backing it up. And I feel like your intuition has been telling you this all along, almost like you understand something about this person now. So it's like maybe you've been in a connection with this person for some time and they've made you several promises and they haven't followed through or delivered, or you found out that they're not really reliable. And so now that they keep saying things, your intuition is like, oh, there they go again. Or I know that that's not going to happen. I know you just say things, you know, something like that. It's like you don't trust them because you've learned not to trust them. And they're going to prove you right. It's like you were right about them all along. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. Or maybe you just know that there's something a bit off here. You know, it's like they have all these dreams, ideas, wants, needs, wishes, but it's like the reality is that none of those things are going to become real unless they do something about whatever their situation is. I hope that's making sense. If that's resonating, let me know in the comments. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. The Lovers. Tell me about the Six of Pentacles. The Nine of Wands. So there's been, you know, I feel like there's been, there's that trust issue right here with the Nine of Wands. Someone's been through a lot and they're just not sure about the other person, about if things are going to work out. I think this could be a third party situation. There's some sort of interference here. It does not necessarily have to be like an existing partner. It could be long distance, addictions. It could be finances, family members. Tell me about the King of Pentacles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? Strength, Leo energy. Can I get one more? Why is the King of Pentacles here? Why is the King of Pentacles here? The Ace of Pentacles, and the bottom of the deck is the Tower. So courage with strength, wanting to, you know, controlling a situation with strength. Strength is about controlling a situation without forcing it, using different methods. Let me get a hidden truth oracle for this person, because I feel like I'm trying to figure them out. I think this King of Pentacles is worried about a tower or is trying to fix a tower because they want to take something back. So they could want to take back this tower perhaps. What else do we have to know about this person's spirit that Virgo is, has, or will be dealing with? What do we need to know about this person? I think there's going to be something shocking that this King of Pentacles does. But again, you know, the Page of Wands is here. So the Page of Wands is like a little action, and they're not really taking action. I am not available. Yeah, so this person, I think that I'm not available could go in many different ways. They're not available because they're not single, or they're not available because they're wrapped up in something else, doing something else, busy with something else. And so they're not really available to focus on this connection. Even though there's like passion and love here, I feel like even though there's attraction, there's something else that's kind of taking over everything. And I think you're wary of this person. You don't trust them because you've had like maybe, I don't know, it's almost like you were right about them and they keep proving you right the longer you're in this connection. That's kind of what it feels like to me. So that's what I have for you, Virgo. Hopefully you enjoyed this reading. Hopefully it brought you some sort of clarity. If it did resonate for you, or if you just enjoyed the reading, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all in another video very soon. Take care.